This is the Grover Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon and Shiraz blend. Okay, very interesting.
And the vintage is 2008. It's not something you could do in Bordeaux because you're not allowed to plant Shiraz in Bordeaux. But Cabernet Sauvignon Shiraz makes a very good blend because the Cabernet Sauvignon is quite high in tannins, and it's quite a vertical wine and quite austere on its own, as the Shiraz is the opposite of austere. The Shiraz is a great ebullient, expressive, exuberant big style.
Wine,
So actually the exuberance and the reservedness, well, the Shiraz adds exuberance to the reservedness of the Cabernet, and the reserved structure of the Cabernet calms the Shiraz down a bit. So it's really a very good blend.
Partnership, yeah.
So very good color, a little less purple, a little less kind of young, but that's to be expected. But very good young color, very good young color. That's a lovely nose. I think the Cabernet dominates that nose because if you remember the nose on the Shiraz, it's all blackcurrant spice. And here you can also smell the oak. Well, you can't smell the oak, but the impression is already that wine has been in oak.
Right.
Yeah.
I get a little bit more of the red berries here rather than the really dark, rich berries here. It's more of the red.
There again, people would have a problem trying to find out where that came from. It's very well balanced. It's got a lot of flavor. The structure of the Cabernet, because India is quite a warm growing country. I mean, it's much warmer than Bordeaux, so you have a richness, a natural richness from the Cabernet grapes you would not get in Bordeaux. Well, they had in 2009. So it's got a richness and a kind of middle sweetness that one would not expect from a Cabernet Sauvignon on its own, and that middle sweetness comes from the Shiraz being added as a blend, but it also comes from the fact that the Cabernet grapes grown in India will be less austere.
Right.
I think that's very good. And I think that, contrary to the Shiraz, this can improve.
Click on the bottles that you see for an individual tasting review by Stephen and myself.